Hey everyone, it's Ravyn. Welcome to the Nest. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back to enjoy my content. If you are new to the Nest, I so appreciate you tuning in and I hope you come back for more. For today's video, I will be kind of setting up my July budget, also talking about some goals, considerations, to-dos for the month of July. Also, this is going to be my YouTube anniversary month. Yay! Essentially, it'll actually be at the end of this month. I posted my first video on July 31st of 2020. It doesn't even feel like it's been a year. It feels quite shorter than that for some reason. So I will be doing like celebrations throughout the month. I have some very interesting things coming for you all. So if you are interested in hearing about all of this goodness, stay tuned. Okay, so I just thought this was a nice kind of, it's very festive. I'm going to say that it's very festive. So I thought I would kind of showcase this first. This is, of course, in one of the happy planners. I use this for like my budgeting and all that. So I just thought this was a really nice kind of decorative sheet to show. But anyway, so I digress. So let's move on forth and let's kind of start talking about my monthly goals, considerations, and to-dos for the month of July. We are already halfway through the year, y'all. That is crazy. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, so let's get started with our first goal for July. Our first goal is going to be complete No by July. If you have seen some of my other previous videos, I think I mentioned it in my debt snowball update video, and I'll link it above. I'm going to be doing No by July for the entire month of July. And I also have this nice little printable that I created, which is actually for free. I'll link it below. It's just a free download for you if you want it. But I will be using that to kind of document my No by July and all of that. So we're going to complete No by July as one of my goals. My second goal is I want to complete my savings challenges for the month. And that's just kind of a running goal that I've been doing because I want to succeed at completing all of my savings challenges for the entire year. So I kind of just make that a running goal for each month or whatever. And then lastly, I want to do an intention. My intention for the month of July is to tighten up my spending habits. Over the past couple of months, they started to kind of get out of control, which is one of the reasons why I switched back to actual cash envelopes, whereas before I was doing digital. Now I'm doing physical, like actual cash with envelopes. And also one of the reasons why I'm doing No by July. I'm just trying to really tighten up my spending habits because I'm trying to get this last credit card paid down and off, finish out my savings challenges well, because like I said, I'm on the road to buying a house. I'm trying to be in a house maybe end of this year, beginning of next year. Either way, I'm just trying to make sure things are in place for that. All right, so moving on to my current credit scores. Experian did have a bump up. I was 732 previously. Now I'm at 740. TransUnion has not moved, so I'm still at 729. And then Equifax has not moved, so I'm still at 763. And I'm not sure why Experian went up and the others didn't. That may have came from like that Experian Boost or whatever. If y'all are familiar with Experian, they have this service which is called Experian Boost, where they will actually take into account a lot of things that you're paying, not just debt like credit cards and car payments. They take into account everything. And I think it actually picked up a new subscription that I had, or maybe I moved a subscription. I can't remember. Like I was paying a subscription on one card and then I moved it to another card, and it happens to be linked to my Experian account. So what they do is after so many times that you pay something, like I said, let it be like MLG&W, which is my utilities or whatever, they just normally will, as they continue to see it for for so many months, they pick it up as like a bill that you're paying and that you're consistently paying it. So then they add it into your actual credit report. And that's probably what boosted up my score. I'm not sure what new account they picked up, but I think they picked up an account. Because normally, if I see one go up, usually the other two will go up. Maybe not by the same exact points, but they will usually go, all three of them will go up at the same time. But for some reason, this one didn't. Whereas TransUnion and Equifax, they don't have the little boost program or whatever, but Experian does. So that may explain why Experian went up and the others did not. So let us move on to considerations. The considerations that I have this month is a vet appointment for the dog. And then I also have a dental appointment, although there may not be any financial considerations for that. It's likely all going to be covered by insurance. And even if it's not, I do have my health savings account card where I just will pay it from that. If there is anything for me to pay, I'll just pay it from that. So dental appointment, and then I also want to put in here YouTube anniversary. And I'll probably just go ahead and talk about that now because I don't know where I'm going to squeeze that in this video. Alright guys, so my audio actually cut out for this portion. I have no idea why, but we are going to remedy that by popping this lovely slide that I created in Canva to talk about all of the fun things that we are doing in July. So first off, I'm going to be going from left to right so that way you can kind of keep up on the slide. First up, we have the Budget Beginner Series. Now this is a series that I'll be doing all month long in July. It will be 15 to 20-minute videos posted each Wednesday, starting on July 7th through July 28th, so a total of 4 videos. During those videos, I will kind of be going over some budgeting topics, tips, and tricks from the perspective of a budget beginner. Next, I'm going to talk about the random drawing giveaway that I'll be doing in the month of July. That is going to be a $100 giveaway from a random drawing of any of my subscribers. Now, to enter into that drawing, that's kind of going to go back to the Budget Beginner Series. During each of those Budget Beginner Series videos, remember I said there's going to be a total of 4 videos, one each week, every Wednesday from the 7th through the 28th. In each of those videos, there's going to be a secret word inserted into the video. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to gather those secret words up. It's sort of kind of like a baby scavenger hunt kind of situation. So you're going to gather up those 4 different words. Once you have all 4 words, you're going to DM them to me on Instagram. In no particular order, nothing like that. You're just going to DM me all 4 words, and that is how you'll be entered into the drawing. And you, of course, have to be a subscriber for my channel. Now, I do want to add a disclaimer in there. Let's do this right, y'all. No posting the secret words in the comments, nothing like that. If you do put the secret word in the comment, I'm going to, of course, delete your comment, and then you may be disqualified from the drawing. I'm just going to go ahead and say it and throw it out there because we want to make sure this thing is fair and fun for everybody. All right, so next, I'm going to be doing a loyal subscriber giveaway. Now, that is going to be a $100 giveaway, completely separate from the first giveaway. But this giveaway is going to be just for my loyal subscribers. Now, how do you qualify as a loyal subscriber? You, of course, have to be someone that's subscribed to my channel, as well as be like a frequent commenter, just very engaging on my videos. Now, because it's a loyal subscriber giveaway, there's no way that you can really necessarily qualify for that now. This is going to be, like I said, for my loyal subscribers that's kind of already been qualified as loyal status. So I will be announcing those list of loyal subscribers, which I already have them. I have the list of loyal subscribers that are going to be entered into this drawing, and I will be announcing those list of subscribers on the very first Budget Beginner Series video, which is going to go up on July 7th. And then the winner for this giveaway will be announced on 7/14, which will be Budget Beginner Series video number 2. All right, and then the last giveaway that I will be doing for the month will be a $50 Erin Condren gift card. Now, I'm trying to incorporate more planner content into my channel, so I will be doing 2 planner-based videos this month. I will be doing an Erin Condren haul video, which is going to go up on 7/17. That is where I will officially announce the giveaway and go over the rules again and all of that. And then I will post another planner type video on 7/31. Now that is where I will actually announce the winner of the giveaway. So again, the giveaway will be announced officially on 7/17, and then the winner will be announced on 7/31. Now, to be entered into the drawing for the Erin Condren giveaway, you must be a subscriber as well as comment on the 7/17 video. So I'm very excited for all the things that are going on in July. As I think I've said before in this video, it's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be very lit in July, and I'm just going to try to make this a very smooth process for me and for everyone else involved. So I will keep this kind of screen up for at least a couple seconds. That way, if you all want to take a screenshot of it or kind of read through the little briefness that I have up here on the screen about all the things happening in July, you are more than welcome to do that. But we will zoom back over to the video. So I think that is essentially everything. Is that everything? It's going to be a lit month. Let's just say that it's going to be very lit. I have never done anything quite to this magnitude, and I'm just not even talking about the giveaways or even the money part, because I'm so appreciative of anybody that comes in and watch my videos. I'm appreciative of all of my viewers and all of my subscribers. I think doing the budget beginner series, that is going to be a large undertaking for me. Just the entire month, incorporating all of this is just, it's going to be lit. But I'm going to try to make it as a smooth process as possible. Smooth. So sorry for that little diversion. So we're going to go back to our monthly goals, considerations, and to-dos. So like I said, you got YouTube anniversary here, so I need to put that into consideration, because like I said, that's something I'm funding completely on my own. I'm not getting any type of sponsorships or anything like that to do this. I'm funding this entirely on my own. So those are the considerations for the month of July. Moving on to to-dos for the month of July, we have mid-year biz books, and what I mean by this is I just need to go in, and I think I mentioned this in June when I was setting up my June monthly budget and everything. Midway through the year, I like to go through and just make sure that everything is as it should be. Make sure I have all of my receipts and everything is documented, spreadsheets. I just like to make sure all that is kind of together. I do it every month anyway, but I just like to make sure that it's all together. That way at the end of the year, I'm not like scrambling, trying to compile things for the entire year. So I just need to do that this month. Pretty much I'll be doing that for January through June. So gonna do that this month. And then I also want to revisit my financial goals and adjust them as needed. Probably no adjustments will be needed, but I still want to kind of revisit them just because it's the middle of the year, and I just kind of want to, just check in on those, see how I'm doing. Like I said, make any adjustments as necessary. So that's kind of all that I have going on as far as to-dos and considerations. It may seem light, but I think given everything I'm going to try to do on my channel this month, I'm going to be quite busy anyway. So the fact that my to-do list is not extensive, I'm totally fine with that. So let us move on to our monthly income tracker. So what I have coming in as far as income, I have my full-time job, paycheck number 1, and then I have my full-time job, paycheck number 2, my part-time job, and then we have online income. So I made some changes with my full-time job as far as what deductions are coming out. I increased my 401k deduction, and then I also changed up something else. I changed up my 401k deductions. I think that's all I did. I could have sworn I did something else though. Maybe I increased the amount that comes out for my health savings thing. But I know I definitely changed the amount that goes out for my 401k. So essentially my paycheck is less, not significantly less, but I feel like, and I should have done this back in March when I got my raise, but I just didn't. I don't know if maybe I forgot or whatever, but each year I get a raise, I try to go in and maybe increase and bump up my 401k savings a little bit, because I just figured that's extra money, and why not do it? So essentially that's what I did. So my first paycheck for the month is going to be $2,094.52, and I'm able to forecast my paychecks based on what current settings I have in place. So that's why I know what my paychecks are going to be. And then my second paycheck for the month, I'm paid bi-weekly. Second paycheck is going to be $2,134.53. I'm paid salary, but my paychecks are different. Someone told me it has something to do with the way our benefits come out, something like that. I don't know, but I just let it be what it is. So the first paycheck is going to be on 7/9/2021. Let me check just to be sure. I think it's 7/9. Yes, it's 7/9. And then our second paycheck is going to be on 7/23/2021. All right, and then for my part-time job, I'm expected to bring in, and this is after I take out the taxes, because this job does not, my part-time job does not take out any type of taxes, so I have to kind of do that on my own. So once I take out taxes, what I'll actually get from my part-time job is $960, and that paycheck is going to be on 7/9 also. I'm usually paid on the 10th of the month, but the 10th falls on a weekend, so I'm going to be paid on the 9th. Online income, we're going to budget our usual $300, and then I would just put that for pay date of the end of the month. So let us go ahead and calculate up our total in income. So that's going to be $2,094.52. Darn it. $2,094.52 plus $2,134.53 plus $960 plus $300. Okay. And y'all know how I do. I like to separate out minus 300. I like to put in what my income is going to be without online income, because none of this is guaranteed, because I could, I hope to God not, but I could lose my job at any time. But essentially what I'm being paid for my part-time job, I've already worked that, so that is guaranteed. I'm guaranteed to get that because this is what I'm being paid for what I worked in the month of June. So that is definitely guaranteed. Technically my first paycheck is guaranteed because I've already worked for this, and then, I get this one later. But essentially 2 of these are guaranteed no matter what, but I just like to calculate my income without online income, because online income is very variable. It could be more, it could be less, it could be nothing. So we're going to put $5,189.05. That is without factoring in the online income. So that means factoring in the online income, that puts us at $5,489.05. Thoughts to drive income. I have not had any thoughts on how to drive my income. I may think on it some more and then come back in and add in some things, but I have not really thought about any things to drive income. But like I said, I don't know, I'll think about it later. So let's flip over to our outgoing tracker, which our outgoing tracker is essentially all of our expenses, bills, savings, investments, just everything kind of, you know, what's going out as far as money wise. So I've already went ahead and filled this in. So I didn't want to do this on camera because I felt that would be boring, but I'm going to go through each one as I'm calculating it up anyway. So let's start at the top with gym. That comes out on the 6th. Yeah, the 6th. So that's going to be $44.99 for gym. Xfinity comes out on the 7th, and that's going to be $68.85. Trupanion comes out on the 7th. That's $45.68. Then we have half of my car note, which is $200, plus Stash, which is the investment app that I use. That's $60. Cash envelopes at $420, and that's actually my first set of cash envelopes. So that pretty much is what I'm gonna allot towards cash envelopes on my first paycheck of the month. So that's $420 plus $133.67 for my auto insurance with Allstate, plus $175.15 for my T-Mobile bill, $17.68 for Allstate again. That is my renter's insurance. $200 for the other half of my car note, plus $25 for Regional One, which is a medical bill, plus $60 for Stash again. Then we're going to have $1.08 for Amazon Music, $50 for AT&T. I'm budgeting $200 for MLG&W. I don't know what the exact bill is yet, but I'm going to budget $200. And then cash envelopes for the end of the month is going to be $380. Now the reason why it's different, cash envelopes up here, and that's one reason why I split it up, because I wanted to make sure that I would remember. Cash envelopes at the beginning of the month is going to be $420, because as you know, I am traveling to and from West Memphis, Arkansas weekly right now. I probably got another 2 weeks of that. Yeah, probably another 2 weeks, and then I will be back to my regular driving. So that's why my cash envelopes went down to $380 down here, because I increased my gas cash envelopes up just to kind of cover that driving back and forth to West Memphis. So once I'm done with that, I can put it back down to its normal amount, which is $380. All right, Citibank, which is my last credit card, that one's going to be $57. And then Netflix is at $19.70, plus Hulu at $13.13, plus my savings challenges. And basically this is the amount that I will put towards savings challenges in the month of July. That's like the total amount for savings challenge, the first one that I'm doing and the second one. That's the total amount for the month. So that's $976. And then we have our sinking funds, which is the total amount for the month for my sinking funds. It's going to be $420. So that brings us to a total outgoing of $3,567.93 total for outgoing. So that, in a sense, means that what I will have left over, because I do want to see that kind of what I will have left over. So we're just going to do, this is our outgoing as far as what we're going to be paying in the month of July. So we're just going to subtract the amount that I'm bringing in. It's going to give us a negative amount, but it's not really negative. It's just the way I'm doing it. So that's going to be minus 5,189, which is our income for the month, minus online income. So that means I'm going to have a leftover balance of $1,621.12, which I will be allocating that towards probably my last credit card. Yeah, my last credit card, I'll be allocating some money towards that, as well as cash flowing the giveaways for the month. I'll be cash flowing the giveaways from that as well. So there's that. And then I did want to quickly show, let me go back to that. I did want to quickly show kind of how I set up the monthly page for July. So you see I did like this kind of ledger right here where I have debt, bills, investments, and then I have a little sticker dot here to kind of show what is what, because I like to like designate what is debt, what is bills. I just like to see that. That's just, I mean, that's just how I am. So as you can see, I did that on my monthly overview. We have, you know, our stickers here, kind of what's due there. And then here's the other side for the rest of the month. So as you can see, you know, towards the end of the month, it's a little bit more top heavier than the beginning, but it is what it is. So there's that. That is our setup for July. I think we're looking pretty good. So I have $1,600 left over. That's pretty good. Normally it's a little bit less than that. And that is because this is my first month where I did not have to calculate in those freaking legal fees. Leave me a comment below of kind of how you're preparing for the month of July and how you're doing. Again, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you do not miss any more of my videos. Thanks, guys. Peace.